Hey everybody, it's Rachel. It's probably not a lot of you guys are online right now, but I figured I'd go ahead and go live with an update. I meant to do this before my work. I'm in my bathroom, so it sounds a little hollowy here, but I need to jump in the shower. I just got done with a shift just now, and my shift was supposed to end at 10 o'clock tonight. It's about midnight Central Standard Time, so I didn't get out of there till late. Shift didn't start off too bad, but we're definitely ramping up. So just kind of a little update of where we are in San Antonio here. And then I'll go over some other important things that I'm finding out about the virus and everything. Hi, Reviews with Sue. So basically, uh, we are seeing a lot more respiratory cases. Our overall volumes of patients are down, which is good, but we are definitely seeing more sick people rolling in, more people that I highly suspect COVID-19 or coronavirus. We've had a couple positive admissions into our hospital. I myself have admitted a few, and we've starting to see some of them deteriorate and get very ill and end up on the ventilator. The reason I stayed so late at work today is as I was leaving, we had a person in respiratory failure come crashing into our ER. And we are using something called a PAPR. Anytime we intubate, it's this big white hood that basically you wear. It's like when you see all those like outbreak videos or Ebola, and you put that thing on. It's a huge process. And go in and intubate the patient. I helped get the people in their gear. This is a very lengthy process, and the big thing that I think is hard for a lot of us in the emergency room or in the hospital in general is we have to have this new philosophy that no intubation is a crash intubation. Because first and foremost, we have to be in our proper protective gear so that we don't get taken down by this, so that we can take care of more people in the future. So it's really hard to see your patient struggling and circling the drain, and it's taking you 10, 20, 30 minutes to suit up the different people that need to go in there. That's very difficult, and I firsthand experienced that today. I mean, the whole process was super lengthy. I still have some marks from my N95 that I was in for a couple hours trying to help with this whole process. It's very exhausting, and I can't imagine when we start just having massive hordes of people how hard this is going to be. I do kind of feel like our hands are tied on a lot of these patients. Testing is still very difficult. I can't test people outpatient at all. We just don't have the ability or the testing. I'm able to get tests inpatient for the sickest patients, but the turnaround times are very long. And so we just have to kind of suspect everyone is and have this heightened sense of awareness. So it is hard. Hi, Nikki P. Thank you for commenting. So yeah, it's difficult. Um, I think that we're going to see a lot of people that would otherwise do well with normal ER care not do well because um, we're having to change our standard of care. If you're an asthmatic, we can't give nebulizing treatments. It aerosolizes the virus. We have to use what's called an MDI or meter dosed inhaler. We don't have a lot of those. Our hospital has very few. We have to save for the sickest of the sickest. And that makes it very difficult to know what to do. So yeah, it's difficult. I just I I'm I'm scared, guys, honestly, how this is going. And I know that I'm not even close to being in high volumes yet. So that's kind of my take. Some symptoms or signs that I'm seeing, just to update you guys, because it is changing rapidly. So not only are we seeing people with fever, respiratory symptoms, dry cough, we're also seeing people now with nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. That's 20% of the cases. Altered mental status is another one. This is a huge chunk of my patient population. It's so hard to weed out who has it, who doesn't. We're also seeing people that look like heart attacks. It causes myocarditis, or it affects the heart muscle, makes people look almost like a heart attack. And so that's also very difficult. So these are all difficult things to try to sort out and figure out what these people are. I fear in about a week that we will be kind of where some of the other big outbreaks are. And I'm hoping that the social isolation that everyone's doing and the lockdowns are helpful. We're doing that here in San Antonio, but I'm still seeing people going out and doing things that they shouldn't be doing. I had someone come in because they crashed their ATV because they were out with a bunch of their family riding around. And these are high risk patients that should be at home, staying away from everybody. So I please implore you, please stay home. I know it's hard, but I don't want you coming in and getting infected by someone who might have coronavirus. I don't want you to end up on a ventilator. And I'm seeing people in their 40s and 50s end up on their ventilators. And if you end up on a ventilator, you have upwards of an 80% chance of dying. It's bad. So please stay home, please stay safe. And do what you need to do, social isolation. When you go to the store, maintain your 6 feet of distance, use your hand gel, wash your hands frequently. Don't go out and wear gloves in public. That's going to cause and spread stuff. You don't necessarily have to wear a mask if you're not getting up next to people. But if you can, stay away from people. That's so very important. I know it's so very, very hard, but everything you guys can do to isolate will stop the spread much, much more. I also want to thank, we've had some wonderful donations from people in the community who are sending us masks and N95s. It's huge. It reminds me of the good in the world and how great, wonderful people are that they're giving us masks. And, if you're in your area, you have these masks, please donate them to your medical folks. It's so very important. So that's kind of it. I'm going to jump in the shower. So every day I get done from work, I change into street clothing. I rinse myself off head to toe. I leave my work shoes in a plastic bag in my car, tied up. I UV filter my phone and everything that I might have touched. And then I dump everything in the washing machine, and then I wash, take a full shower, and then I slink into bed. So that's what I'm going to do for now. Thanks, Jennifer. Thanks for saying hi. Everybody, please stay safe. And I will update you guys later this week. I'll do some other videos too, but I've got one more day and then I've got a couple days off. So bye, guys. See you later, okay?